We used to consume our entertainment under the light of flickering projectors. Today, we consume it under the glow of a play button. In the 1990s, the visual language of Indian cinema was being written in the sweat of a rehearsal studio. Farah Khan mapped out the intricate, highly synchronized dance sequences that defined modern Bollywood. She worked directly with the industry's heaviest hitters, actively shaping the glamorous on-screen personas of actors like Farah Khan from behind the camera. She stepped into this role following a long line of established, highly respected choreographers who had dominated the previous decades. Standing alongside legends like Saroj Khan proved her technical capability and cemented her position in the highest tier of the industry. Coordinating hundreds of dancers, massive sets, and complex camera movements is essentially film direction in miniature. Having managed these mechanical hurdles for years, she entered her directorial career already comfortable with the logistics required for a blockbuster production. This familiarity with large-scale production defined her work on Main Hoon Na and Shanti Om. These were massive theatrical events, the kind that generated lines wrapping around physical cinemas. Her directorial projects introduced completely new faces to the public. Actors like Deepika Padukone debuted under her direction and immediately became fixtures of modern celebrity. These films relied on massive budgets. They required sprawling practical sets, huge crews, and high-octane physical stunts, coordinated down to the second. This chart compares box office returns of early 2000s Bollywood blockbusters. See her films breaking the 100 crore mark, securing her financial dominance. Looking closely, she stands out as the sole female outlier in a high-grossing tier completely dominated by men. Then, the distribution model changed. Audiences traded cinema screens for smartphones. Viewers began demanding unscripted, immediate content, and traditional celebrities relying on heavily curated public relations struggled to hold their attention. The highly polished, meticulous filmmaking she spent decades perfecting was suddenly competing with a format that rewarded raw, unpolished reality. She adapted by doing something counterintuitive. She stepped out of the director's chair, dropped the untouchable persona of a legacy filmmaker, and made herself entirely accessible. She launched a YouTube channel. She traded massive sound stages and lighting rigs for a camera on her kitchen counter, recording unscripted conversations over casual meals. While her peers maintained stiff, highly controlled public images managed by entire teams, she recorded herself in her own home, talking openly with her guests. This is the core of the creator economy. Success here is not determined by production budgets or extensive marketing campaigns. It is driven entirely by a relatable personality keeping an audience engaged. For legacy directors, this is a notoriously difficult transition. Decades of training teach them to micromanage every frame, but the digital space requires them to surrender absolute control to chaotic, unpredictable moments. She recognized that maintaining influence in a digital landscape requires less directing of the audience's gaze and more inviting them directly into her daily life. Her channel quickly established its own recurring ensemble, including an unexpected breakout star, her cook, Dileep. He started as a household employee working in the background of her videos. Soon, his casual interactions with her turned him into an essential, highly requested digital co-star. The scale of his popularity became clear when she uploaded a video documenting a simple trip to Dileep's village. That single vlog generated over 10 million views. She actively supports him off-camera as well, stepping in to fund his children's education and support his extended family. This graph tracks her subscriber growth over time. You can see a massive vertical spike in audience engagement exactly when she begins regularly featuring Dileep on her channel. This type of wholesome, constructive dynamic stands out sharply against a broader internet landscape crowded with cynical pranks and reactive cancel culture. The audience tunes in for the Bollywood nostalgia, but they stay because they see a highly successful person showing genuine empathy and mentorship to someone working in their kitchen. She operates comfortably at two extreme ends of the media spectrum, directing global superstars on 100-crore film sets and vlogging with her cook over a stove. Today, she maintains a rising subscriber count, consistently trends on YouTube, and makes appearances on the biggest digital podcasts in the country. Very few legacy filmmakers manage to achieve top-tier status during the theatrical era, and then repeat that exact level of success in the fragmented digital economy. she exhibits cross-generational fluidity. She provides older audiences with the 90s nostalgia they crave, while simultaneously speaking the casual, fast-paced language that keeps Generation Z watching. The mechanism driving her career hasn't changed. Whether she is launching a massive theatrical superstar or pointing a camera at her own cook, her success relies on her ability to identify and uplift the people around her. Navigating the logistics of both massive cinematic sets and tiny smartphone screens reflects an ability to capture an audience's attention regardless of the format. True career reinvention does not require abandoning your past. It requires distilling your core talent, in this case, authentic human connection, and adapting it to whichever medium the world decides to watch next.